4 Coxsackie Correctional Facility staff is hospitalized after fight on August 3, 2022. Were 10 staffers injured at this downstate prison. An inmate at the Coxsackie Correctional Facility in Greene County set off a series of attacks on corrections officers. At least 10 state security staffers were injured at a maximum security prison in Greene County in what the State Department of Corrections and Community Supervision called the latest example of violent conduct in its facilities. The incident unfolded one day earlier at Coxsackie Correctional Facility, which holds about 900 convicted felons. The incident popped off at 4:35 p.m. Monday as inmates were leaving the prison mess hall when a corrections officer said an unidentified prisoner attempting to smuggle food out of the home, according to the New York State Correctional Officers and Police Benevolent Association. A confrontation ensued and 2 additional corrections officers intervened. After the inmate was placed in a body hold, he resisted the officers, and as the inmate was being forced to the floor he fell on top of one of the officers, causing the officer to strike the back of his head on a steel door, according to the union. "You know, he'd wish he stayed home." The inmate allegedly struck the officer in the face and head, causing the back of the officer's head to strike the steel door a second time. After backup arrived on the scene and the inmate was brought to his feet, 5 inmates charged the officers and began attacking them, according to the union. Inmate allegedly struck an officer in the face and head, causing him to fall backward and strike his head on a table. An additional inmate jumped on an officer's back and attacked him before staff were able to subdue him. The unidentified corrections officer who hit his head on the steel door was taken by ambulance to Albany Medical Center for head, face, knee and elbow injuries. He had body rocked everywhere. The second officer sustained elbow, hand, neck and head injuries and was treated at a local urgent care facility. July 26, 2022 Coxsackie prison inmate sentenced for possessing homemade shank. Inmate housed at the Coxsackie Correctional Facility has been sentenced to 1.5 to 3 years in prison to run consecutive to a state prison sentence he is currently serving. The new sentence stems from a conviction of G. Vargas, 26, for attempted promoting prison contraband for possessing a handmade shank. The 5-inch-long banger consisted of a piece of plexiglass sharpened to a point with cloth on one end serving as a handle. 2021 May 5 officers were injured at the Coxsackie Correctional Facility after a fight in the dining hall around 11:30 a.m. Friday. One was sent to the hospital to get treatment for hip and knee pain, swelling, according to the New York State Correctional Officers and Police Benevolent Association. A fight broke out Friday morning between 2 groups of inmates and officers were injured while trying to break up the fight, NISCOPA said. 2 of the 4 officers who did not have to seek out medical help complained of back and neck pain. Another officer complained of hip and shoulder pain. The 4th complained of knee and foot pain. The 5th officer who went to the hospital was treated and released. Inmates keep it real. Woman has been arrested after she was accused of attempting to bring drugs into Coxsackie Correctional Facility, said Stephen Navell, Public Information Officer for State Police Troop F. Shane L.E. Ordonez, 28, of the Bronx was arrested on felony charges, Navell said. July 15, 2022.